In Canada, car theft has become a serious public hazard, which has brought great troubles to people's lives and exposed many problems in social governance. Car thefts have been rampant across Canada in recent years. Toronto police on March 14, 2024, at a routine briefing, gave the bizarre advice that people should leave their car keys in a special bag outside the door. Police explained that the thieves are now mostly organized robberies. If they are unable to take the car, they may be armed home invasion, endangering people's lives. To that end, police released chilling footage of the masked attacker kicking the door, but the suggestion sparked a public outcry, with accusations of police incompetence and letting citizens accept the losses instead of pursuing criminals. There are many reasons behind the growing problem of auto theft in Canada. On the one hand, the police have long been criticized for inaction on thefts. Even if the owner calls the police, it can take hours for police to respond, and the efficiency of recovering a stolen vehicle is extremely low. For example, a few years ago, M2 editor Manila's neighbor's Toyota RAV4 was stolen, and the police took a long time to respond to the alarm, and there were multiple vehicles of the same model stolen in the area at the same time, and the police were very helpless. On the other hand, the existence of insurance companies has influenced the behavior of police and car owners to a certain extent. The insurance company will process the claim quickly after receiving a police report, and the owner can receive compensation to buy a new car. However, this also leads to a lack of police motivation to actively chase the car, while the owner of the car claims after the premium soared. If the vehicle is stolen several times, and even may be rejected by the insurance company, all owners have to bear the consequences of rising premiums. In addition, auto thefts in Canada are often orchestrated by multinational groups. The division of labor of theft gangs is clear. From reconnaissance, theft of transportation and sales, all links are closely linked. They detect vehicles in advance, complete the theft within hours of receiving an order, and quickly ship the vehicle to a port for shipping in containers to Africa or the Middle East. The whole process is like an efficient industrial chain, and the stolen vehicle is often on its way overseas before the police have finished filing the theft report. Faced with the problem of car theft, car owners have tried various measures to protect themselves. Some people install anti-theft locks on steering wheels and tires, and high-end car owners install automatic lifting metal posts in the driveway, but these measures are not effective in the face of professional car thieves, and installing metal posts is expensive and can freeze in cold weather. There are also people who choose remote ignition closure devices, but because of the security risk was identified as illegal by the police. Some owners paint their cars with special coatings to make them visible and avoid theft, but organized crime groups can easily repaint and modify the vehicles, which has also failed. Some people even choose to live in heavily policed neighborhoods or park near police stations, but the police chief's cars have been stolen in broad daylight, showing that these measures will not prevent theft. Andrew's story is typical of many car owners. After his GMC Yukon XL SUV was stolen, police refused to assist in retrieving the vehicle, advising him to contact his insurance company. But Andrew didn't give up. He used the AirTag to track the vehicle. Through AirTag, he found that the vehicle had turned up at the freight yard of the Wadri train line, the port of Montreal, and finally Dubai. In the process of tracking, he encountered many obstacles: the police, the railway management department, the border management department, to shirk the responsibility of each other, resulting in his inability to find a vehicle in time. Although private investigators in Dubai found his car, the used car dealer denied it had been stolen, saying it was in good order. Dubai police also refused to help, citing lack of evidence. Faced with the high cost of the foreclosure and the insurance company's payment, Andrew chose to launch a transnational legal battle, taking the Toronto Police, the Canada Border Services Agency, and the multinational theft and smuggling syndicate to court. Andrew's persistence pushed the event forward. At the same time, Canada's federal government has declared auto theft a national security crisis after the defense minister's bus was repeatedly stolen and sensitive documents inside were lost. Subsequently, the Ontario police captured 34 members of the car theft gang, but most of these members are temporary hire drivers, do not know the transportation of stolen goods. Prosecution is facing challenges, and the existing law on the punishment of car thieves is light. Even if multiple stolen cars are caught, the sentence is shorter, difficult to play an effective deterrent effect. The problem of auto theft in Canada involves the police, insurance companies, the legal system, transnational criminal groups, and other factors. To solve the problem, the government, the police, and all sectors of society need to work together to improve laws and regulations, intensify the crackdown, increase the cost of crime, and strengthen international cooperation, so as to break the vicious circle of car buying and car stealing and ensure the safety of people's property.